Hi everybody, welcome to Tuesday Truth with Alonda Hassel. So my students have found me. I got to work this week and they told me how they found me on social media, and I'm okay with that. You know, my pages, my information is not private because there's nothing on there that makes me want to be private. But I told them that I would do my Tuesday Truth about them because so let me just say this. They can follow me, they can look at my information, but I always tell my students that they will not be my friend on social media until they are no longer my students. And while I don't post anything about them, while I don't, I don't say anything that is, hurtful or whatever, that would expose them. I just don't want to be their friend until they are no longer my students. And it works that way, and I'm fine with that. But my pages are public. But anyway, I think it's super cool that, number one, young people would even want to look at your social media and see what it's about. But also that, to be in touch with one of your teachers in that way, I think it's just cool. I had a teacher who made me want to be a teacher, and I can't find her. But she was such an integral part of course, my education, because she was my teacher for 3rd and 4th grade. But she was an integral part of my life because she did things with my family and I outside of school. She introduced me to tennis. She did all these really cool things. And so I just think it's cool that my students found me, and now they act like, I know you in another way. I like that. But I want to tell you that I teach, and I'm not saying this because this Tuesday's Truth is about them, but I teach some of the most wonderful young people. They get on my nerves, but that means I really love them. And I just think it's very important as adults that we really find time to be a part of young people's lives, be it your own biological children or children you sort of inherited. But it's just very important that we do better with taking care of our young people and tapping into who they are and caring about them and showing consistently that we care about them. And we had this fantastic summit this past Saturday, and we talked about youth ministry in particular, and we were all in the room. We were all we were challenged to the very core of us with how we work with, how we include, how we are mindful of our young people. And when I told them I was going to talk about them in my Tuesday Truth, they got very excited. And I just think it's really cool that they found me, and that some of them were telling me what my Tuesday's Truths were about, or my posts were about. And so that's a big deal to me, because that means, some of the things that we deal with as adults, hopefully now they have another outlet to where they don't have to deal with those things. So in particular, my 701 class, you guys know who you are. I absolutely love you guys. You talk way too much, but we get it done. But I gotta come for you to get it done. But thanks for just really being great kids. And I'm grateful. I think after COVID, it kind of settled us down. And while a lot of students across the nation are struggling academically because we sort of lost some time, for the most part, I feel really happy because kids seem to be kids again. You know, they're not trying to move too fast or too grown, or I don't know, students anyway seem to just sort of be settling down. And I feel like my 7th graders are true 7th graders. My 8th graders are true 8th graders. And I mean that in every sense of the word, with how naive some of them are, how simple they want some things, how they are enjoying and embracing things in a childlike way. And that says a lot for a lot of our young people who have really struggled with just growing up too fast. I had a coworker who always said the only thing these kids are going to look forward to, because they do so much at a young age, is to pay taxes and die. Because everything was done at this, this very adult, grand level, going to the prom and, just all these elaborate dances and all of these things. But I'm really grateful that, I have a group of kids this year that are really, truly 7th and 8th graders, and I enjoy them. I do. I enjoy them. And I just hope that, it's really important that we all slow down and that we all take time to care for one another and to hear one another and to just spend that quality time, because it means a lot. Before COVID, we were ripping and running and just sort of all over the place with life. I know for me, I was exhausted. I was multitasking. I was in one place, but I was at another place because I was here physically, but I was preparing to be somewhere else mentally, and writing and prepping, and it was a rat race. It was ridiculous. So now that things have slowed down, don't pick up that pace anymore, because ultimately our children are the ones that end up hurting. My children are adults, and just sitting on the couch, just having a conversation, just slowing down, it really means the world to them and to us as adults. And so this Tuesday's Truth is light, it's fun, it's simple, but it really is about big upping our young people, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, who are really thriving and doing well. And I just want to encourage all of us who have the beautiful opportunity to work with young people, to love young people, to be in a young person's life, to just really slow down and take that time to enjoy them and let them enjoy you and learn more about them, so that they have a safe place. They have a place where they know they are loved and they don't have to go searching for it with any person or anything. And just to really, love and care about them. Thank you to my students. I love you all. I really do. And I tell you guys that all the time. And you know that I love you because not only do I show love, I chastise you also. And not just, academically, but as human beings. I'm okay with correcting you because I love you and care about you. And I want to see the best for you. I will do whatever I have to do to help you see and feel and appreciate and experience what I really feel about you, because you guys are some great, great, great young people, and you've got great futures ahead of you. So encourage another young person, encourage people who work with, who care for young people. You have them in their lives, and just really show your love and concern, because it will go a long way. I promise you, it will go a long way. Time out for us thinking of our children as an afterthought, or as if they don't have feelings, or if they don't have, real thought process. They're brilliant. I tell one of my students all the time, When you're playing around or when you are not focused, I can't see your brilliance, and that frustrates me. And he used to think that I was playing, but I'm like, I'm very serious, smart kid. And so we have to really help them all have that narrative and have something to look forward to and to work towards, to let them show you their brilliance no matter what it is. All right, that is my Tuesday Truth. I told you I wanted to dedicate it to my students. So I love you all. Please share this video, like it, and share it to encourage someone who may be frustrated with working with young people, or is a young person who is frustrated in any kind of way. And this is our Tuesday's Truth, and I pray that you have a fantastic Tuesday. All right, I love you all, and I'll see you soon.